Hey, welcome everybody to this tutorial of Builderall. Today I'm going to be walking you through basically all the things that I've been using within the Builderall platform. So for anybody who basically is looking to do affiliate marketing, any kind of email marketing, digital agency, you name it, I believe Builderall probably has something for you. I'm not new to this as far as different types of platforms and softwares. I've used some of the big ones, right? ClickFunnels, Aweber, GetResponse. I've used some ones that maybe you have not heard of. Entrasoft, used a little bit of System.io, SendLanes. So I've used a few. Of course, I've tried. I think a lot of folks have used GoDaddy to maybe buy a domain or host a WordPress site. So again, there's a lot of options out there, and I recommend you try a bunch. But again, I'm going to go ahead and run you through this, and you guys can let me know what you think. Okay, so you go and log into Builderall right up here. This is what it looks like. Again, so I'm on a PC. I also use a Mac, so it looks very similar. And of course, if you use maybe two screens, things are going to look a little different. But again, so pretty simple layout. You have the menu on the side. Click this, and it has some drop downs as well, right? So the menu, as you go down, the training piece, the affiliates, so on and so forth. And the training's great. I would recommend you start off with the quick start training, but they have a whole bunch of training in here. I've taken a few of them. Excellent. So that's that piece of it, right? But what I like here is you come in and you see this, your latest projects or what you've been working on. So as soon as you click here, it pops up for you. Okay, I was working on this website. Boom, there it is. But also, then you want to start a project, right? So you want to create a website, or create a store, webinar, checkout, and these can be adjusted based on, maybe what you do often. But here's where the meat and potatoes is. We're going to take a look at the tools, right? And you can break these down and set them up, I guess you'd say, in a different way. This allows you to order your tools. So maybe there's some things in here that you do not use at all, and while others you use more frequently, you can move those to the top. So just kind of looking through, and it tells you what the name of it is, what it's all about, a little summary. If you want to learn more, you can click the Learn More button. Opens in a new tab, which is nice, so you don't lose your spot, right? So we clicked on the Mailing Boss, and it says Mailing Boss Autoresponder, and then right here, just find out anything you want. Let's just say we're getting started, so we're going to go ahead and click on Getting Started with Mailing Boss. And as you can see, opens up text, but which I like, it opens up a video. So again, very simple, easy to use. Go ahead and click on this video. Okay.
I'm James.
So it's going to go ahead and give you 11 minutes of email marketing, right? And what's nice, and when that's finished, it's going to go to the next step, how to connect a domain, so on and so forth, all the way through. So that's a great feature. So we're going to just go ahead and close that. Go back to the Builderall Tools section. Again, whether you're into e-commerce, you can set up the WooCommerce. If you need to build a website, this is the one that I've used often. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that in a little bit. But again, so you just go through, click on the pages, see what you want, right? Funnel builders, SMS messaging, chat builders. So you can either click the buttons or back and forth with these arrows. So there's a lot of options. You can do things multiple ways, so whatever your preference is. One of the neat features here is a webinar builder, right? A lot of times webinar builders, you may have to use a separate software to build and host your webinars, but not with Builderall. Builderall basically does everything. You can do it all right here. Okay, and this is another nice feature, this VA access. So if you don't know what a VA is, in this instance, it stands for virtual assistant. So maybe you have someone who is doing, working for you, and they're doing a piece of your business, but not, they don't need access to everything. So this can be very granular, and you can give them access to just certain pieces of the back end here. So that's a very handy feature. All right, so just going through e-learning. So this looks like it's going to be a good one for us as well, because I know putting together a few courses. So like it says, your platform to teach and create online courses. So let's just go ahead and see what happens when you enter, right? Since we haven't done that yet, entered anything. So loads up, right? Welcome to e-learning. Create your course. If you want, you can go ahead and just create course here, create new course, right there. And if not, you can also just check out the overview, right? And so if you do this, Right here pops up quick 2-minute video. Going to show you all about the how to create a course. So this is what I really love. You don't have to step out and go to anything else. You just do it right here. But most of the items that you go through, go ahead and click create a course. Right, instructor's name. So the course name, we put the course name, instructor's name, the category, right, what you're teaching. If not, then you just hit next, and it just seems to be so smooth and intuitive, all the wizards they had in here. So just to click out, not a big problem. Okay, we're going to go back through continuing, right? So again, I think video hosting is going to be another big one. So host your sales videos on Builderall and keep your users always on your page. And what they mean by that is you're not leaving videos anywhere else, YouTube or Wistia or Vimeo, and that's fine to have other services, whatever your preference is, but it's just nice to have the option to host it right here. So we're just going to click learn more, and again, so this is going to talk to you and take you right in here. But really, let's go back and just hit enter and see what happens with this one. And everything loads pretty quickly, obviously based on your computer, what kind of specs you have on your computer. But again, so looks pretty simple. My media, I didn't have anything in here at the time, but if you did, you movies, soundtrack, sounds, and then folders. So again, pretty simple. Go back and just kind of walk you through. So basically, this is going to continue on until you get through all 11 pages. I believe there's a section here where you can filter it out based on what you want to do. So let's just filter it out by builders. All right, so okay, now you have an app builder, directory builder, webinar builder, website builder. So booking builder, right? This is basically your calendar. This is a great function here. Funnel builder, and then also WordPress and WooCommerce. So again, this is key, right? Because now you have WordPress. So if you want to host that blog, you can do that within Builderall. So it becomes a nice one-stop shop, which I know a lot of people may try to advertise, but one thing that I really enjoy with Builderall is that they have an internal developers. So they're not piecemealing together a whole bunch of different programs or acquiring somebody else and then trying to make it work. They make sure it's basically seamless because they're doing all the back-end code. So that's a really nice feature. So that's kind of the tools piece of it. So I'm just going to close this out for now. We'll go back in and talk about the Cheetah website builder because that's what I've been using a bunch of lately. Let me close out these, and then just if you hover over here, you have the knowledge base, you have the meeting room, they have weekly meetings, you have the start here piece, quick meeting, and funnel club. So funnel club is an option they have to purchase a whole bunch of pre-made funnels. It's a one-time fee. They keep it updated, and again, pretty simple. You can join their community. That's the other nice thing here.
Congratulations. You are now a proud owner of the Builderall Funnel Club account.
And this guy, you see him a lot. He's always kind of explaining everything that you're doing, what you bought, how you use it, how you implement it. And so you see new funnels of the month here. Right? So these are the new Builderall funnels. All kinds. So let's just take a look at niche funnels to give you an idea what you'd be getting here when you buy this funnel club. And again, recommended. It comes with I think it's a 14-day trial. I'd have to go back and look for sure. But again, let's just say you wanted, we'll just pick something here, photographer, right? So you wanted to check out the photographer one, hit preview in new window. It's going to pop it up. You get a look and see if, hey, this is going to work for you, right? And again, all of this is customizable when you get into it. And then you would just click, I want this funnel for my business, right? Easy. So again, whole bunch in there. And this is really the affiliate backend. So if you want to be an affiliate, I just had to clear mine out here because I was hooking up a new domain to it. But again, everything's right here for you. So here's the funnel club, right? Basically all I did was expand it and anything you want to do here. So check it, Cheetah website builder, right? That's where I do a lot of work. But it tells you your business funnels, app funnels, course funnels. We'll just see what it looks like for course funnels since we know we're going to be doing one of those here shortly, right? So lead capture, reverse squeeze, lead magnet, bridge, all kinds of stuff. So let's just see with an ask funnel, right? So we're going to hit open. show you guys how easy this is. If you really want to get started quick, these templates are all ready. All you have to do is put in your information, right? So this is kind of the way they operate here. Let me move this. So Ask Campaign page. See that little arrow goes to a form. At the same time, capture some information. As you can see, it says need to configure the form. We haven't done this for here. But what they're talking about is obviously the form where you would have somebody enter their name and email address or whatever contact information is relevant for your funnel. Maybe you need a phone number. Maybe you prefer the first name, last name. Whatever it is, you can customize it basically any way you want. And then next step, next action is send them to a thank you page. This little piece here is actually what they'll call their workflow later on, and we'll kind of show you that. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. So kind of simple. I mean, that's what's great about getting the free trial or the discounted trial, I guess. I mean, they run different specials. Might be 14 days, might be 7 days. I think mine was 14. So you get a chance to kind of look through all this. And I definitely say as soon as you get it, start messing around with it and try to build a couple things and see what you can do and see what you like, what you don't like. And then you can, email support, ask them some questions maybe before you buy the full version. It's a pretty good deal here. So let's just take a look at the knowledge base. And this is a new upgrade, and you actually can subscribe to their I think it's basically like a little newsletter email list that tells you about all the new upgrades they have going on. So extremely handy, right? And it tells you here new members, Builderall plans, Builderall tools, and you can get whatever you want. So if you're a new member and you wanted to get started with the tools, obviously you're going to click on this, right? Pretty simple. And again, here he is. He's going to tell you everything you need to know. And then, which is nice, these are all Facebook groups. So I'm in a few different ones for Builderall. I think I'm in the affiliates and the marketplace, probably one other. Something to do with, I think, learning or training. So a lot of good information again. They also have the blog, right? We're just going to go back to the dashboard, and then I'm going to go ahead, pause this real quick, and then get into to the Cheetah site. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the Cheetah website builder. So we're going to go up here to menu. Actually, let's try this again. Go the easy way. Tools, Cheetah website builder. Hit enter. So when we're taking a look at building this website, and we're going to be doing affiliate marketing, basically you need 4 things. You're going to need a domain name, you're going to need a professional email address, you're going to need a list, and then we're going to have a follow-up sequence. Alright, so here we are at the Cheetah website builder. Just to kind of get a look, I'm going to scroll down so you can see these are all the funnels or websites, we'll say, that I'm currently working with. These are not. These are unpublished. So that means they may be built and they're just waiting to get published. Maybe you need to buy a domain, or maybe they're just something you used in the past. Either way, here's what we have. I'm going to go ahead and show you a live one right now. I'm going to go hit edit site. Let's just see if we can take it right to it. So go to the website page. So here you go. Here's my most recent funnel, right? So you see the domain name is affiliatemarketingcommander.com. right? And here's the simple funnel, and here's the form that I mentioned earlier, right? I'm only looking to collect first name and email address. That's basically it initially, and this was all built in Builderall. So we're going to go back here, okay, and then we're going to go back to my home. We're going to take a look at another funnel down here. Let's take a look at this Vitality Seeker. We're going to hit edit site. And the first thing you would need to do is actually go to edit page, and then you'd want to connect the domain. Now, I believe I already have domains connected for all these, so that's I'm just going to show you on a sample here how we'd get that done. So right down the side here, one of the easiest ways to do it is go to HTTP, so where it says domain, click on domain, and then what you'd have to do is either just hit connect or buy my domain. So if I were going to hit connect, I'd say connect, and then I'd really want to connect a domain, and I'd say confirm, right? And then I'd enter the actual domain. So I'm not going to go and buy another one. I already have a few, and I think they're all connected. But basically, you would just go ahead and type in whatever it is you need. So we'll say for one of them I had Vitality. I think it was Vitality Seekers. Something like this. Then you would just .com, and then you would go ahead and hit connect or buy. Now, I recommend buying it through, I have tried buying domains through GoDaddy, no problem at all. But now that I'm pretty much strictly using Builderall for everything, I've been buying my domains right here in Builderall. Just makes it so much smoother, not having to transfer anything over or change name servers. So just really smooth. If I already have the domain here in Builderall, then I would just go ahead and, like I said, hit connect, right? And you'd say, do you really want to connect? I can hit confirm, and it says success, right? So that is connected. As you can see, there's name servers. So Vitality Seekers wasn't connected to anything at the time, so that's good. That's a live, shows you how quick it is. So, and you can expand this, so if you don't have to scroll down, you can kind of see everything here. But so that was pretty easy. Now, if you had a domain, you can always transfer one in. But again, very simple. Okay, so we're going to go back to home. And now that's up here, that's connected. And if you wanted to, you can go here and publish this site, and it would make it live. So very simple to do. Okay, we're going to leave this. Go back to our tools. And filter by email and engagement. And take a look at custom emails. Hit enter. And you can see here it says limits on sending email. You don't need to, if you don't want to see that again, that's fine. We're just going to take a look here, and you can see all of the different domains we have. One of them I'm using now, Affiliate Commander. What a custom email is after the @ it's the same as your domain. So prior to this, I could have put Steven, I could have put info, I could have put support, but that's what your list is going to see when you email every day. If you're email marketing, idea is to email daily. That's where that email is going to be coming from. So let's just take a look and see. And this just brings it up a little bit more. And again, you can change it up. You can, again, I have info here. The nice part about this, let's see if we can go to configurations. You can forward email. So if you don't think you're going to be checking that email, you can go ahead and forward it somewhere, which is great. If you want to forward it to your personal address because maybe that's what you check every day, that's going to be a lot easier for you. Go ahead and do that. So here's a great example. So I would just go ahead and hit create, and then I would forward that to wherever I wanted to. So that's your email piece. Really smooth, really easy. I'm going to take a pause here and then get to the next part. So the next piece is building a list. Now this is Mailing Boss. As you can see, it's their email marketing, professional automation, all in one platform. Great. They actually have a new one. That's why this one says Legacy. They have a new one. I think it's Mailing Boss 5.0. Haven't used it yet. I'm still in the Legacy. That's where my stuff was built. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you that for now. So you can go in there, and this is what you see, right? This talks about subscribers, the list, the campaigns. I'm going to show you kind of behind the scenes here. So if you go in the list, just hit list. It's going to bring up all the different lists. So I'm getting ready to do one for TikTok. Start a little campaign there, and I'm going to drive them to a funnel, and this will be the list here, right? And then I have a few based on where they're coming from. Now, again, some of these lists are new because, like I had mentioned, I was using a different platform, so I had to import a few different lists. You can see GetResponse, Aweber, Entrasoft, so a few different things. And I'm pretty, I like to separate the list so it's pretty clear where it came from, right? So was it a solo ads? Was it Facebook? Where was that traffic source? I find that pretty helpful and important. So that might be something you guys like to do, or you might have a different way to separate everything. So yeah, so pretty easy. You can also check on your subscribers. This is sort of just all my subscribers. You can filter it out by pretty much any way you want. So there's subscribers, list, and then campaigns. Okay, so we talked about the subscribers and we talked about list, and then we have campaigns here. So just clicked on campaigns. You can see the different campaigns we have. So again, this was from the sequence. I need to probably change this name, but this was called Clone My Email Sequence. And basically, that's what I do often. Just because the template's already set up, there's a lot of times I'll just clone the sequence and then go ahead in and change all the information, but I basically have the template the same. And what that does is basically the template, you'll see how many days after. So 27 days after, 25 days, 23 days. So everything else in here is the same. I just need to go in and actually change the email address and any links within it. So that kind of makes it easy. And then you have workflow. Just click on workflow real quick. And I really enjoyed the workflow. Basically, it's a blank canvas, and you can build how you want things to happen. Basically, from the list, where does the subscriber go? Does it go to this list? Because you can do all kinds of stuff, which I find very interesting. And I'm still learning this piece of it. But it's sometimes like one transaction can cause 2 or 3 other things to happen. So these triggers. So if someone buys, you can take them off one list and put them to a different list. If someone doesn't buy, same thing. You can take them off a list or keep them on the same list. Keep sending them to the through the sequence. Maybe someone buys on day 5, you send them to a different list. If they don't buy at all, you send them to a different list. Or you offer them additional products, or maybe you don't. So you can do so much customized work in this workflow. It's pretty cool. It's something that it's really easy to do as well. Again, probably a little bit out of the scope of this video because I'm just giving you a really basic overview. But within Builderall, there's few experts who teach a lot of this, so it's really good. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. And then just looking across the top here, if you see Builderall, you can always click on the little Builderall icon, brings you back, I believe, to this dashboard. Let's go ahead and give it a try. It's working. And then you also have this account here. I'm not going to click on this now just because it's got all the personal information, but you can imagine when you click on the account, that's where you see your billing information, you see all your contact information, so all the standard stuff as far as invoicing. So now that took a little minute there, but like I said, it brought you back to the same page. So and again, you have support here. You can click on support and go through that process if you need it. So again, I think that's pretty much about it for the first little run through here. Let's real quick here click on notices just to show you guys what's here. You got help, add-ons, and events. I don't know if they have any events coming up. Let's just look at training, and like I had mentioned, there's all kinds of training. So Builderall University, email marketing and mailing boss, that's a great course to learn how to set up everything. All right, guys, so that was a quick run through of the Builderall platform, and as you can see, there's a lot to it. I've used a few. I've used ClickFunnels, DropFunnels, GrooveFunnels, used a bunch, used some autoresponders, but just got to the point where I just really like the simplicity of having one piece of software. And I know there are a few other softwares out there that claim to be one and done solutions, but I don't know what their development team is like. I know here at Builderall that everything's pretty much internal, so when they need something, again, they're able to kind of go into the code and make things work pretty seamless. So they have, I didn't talk about the plans, but I think if you get it onto the actual website here, I'll drop a link in this video and kind of let you guys get to the site. But I'm just kind of looking over here at some of the plans, and they're as low as $16.90 a month up to $87.90 a month. And they have the Cheetah, the Marketer, the Premium, and there's the Funnel Club. So again, get on there and see what's right for you based on how many domains you want. Maybe the first month you just want to try it out and one domain's enough. Gives you a chance to go through the whole process of setting up the list, the custom email, doing the workflow, and you're like, hey, okay, yeah, this is pretty smooth. I think I like this. And then you want to bring in some more. So that's kind of what I did initially. I went all in, but I knew I was getting rid of some other softwares, and that I was just going to let things expire and be done and cancel out, and bringing everything into Builderall, one platform, really becoming an expert at it, and being able to build pretty much anything I want pretty quickly and get it up and functioning. So again, if you have some comments, put them below. If you have some questions, let me know. I'll do the best I can with it. Appreciate your time, and hopefully you learned something. Thanks.